You like my new cargo shorts, ladies? Do you like them? Big boy. Hey everybody, this is Atticus the Deathmo, and oh boy, we got ourselves a fucking doozy of a fucking topic for this video. So as you all know, I went to visit my older brother down in Orlando over this weekend because I got some stuff going on in my personal life, and I'm just like, you know what? I think a little mini vacation with my older brother sounds pretty good. So I visited him, hung out, did some little partying and stuff, and then on my final day, we decided to watch Patriots Day that features Mark Wahlberg. And then I remembered something. I remembered something that happened not too long ago, that one of the two bombers of the Boston bombing. Oh God. For those of you who are unaware and living under a Dwayne Johnson, this motherfucker right here is Dzhokhar Tsarnev. He is one of the two who have done the Boston bombing. So, those of you who are unaware, Dzhokhar Tsarnev was born in Kyrgyzstan, but ethnically speaking, his family was originally from Chechnya. So, you know, that small region in, southern Russia over to the north of the Caucasus and stuff. That little area where it's like the worst place to be when it comes to being LGBT. Yeah, that's Chechnya. Basically his ethnicity. So moved to America with his older brother Tamerlan, in which they've both become radicalized by Islam. Well, I mean, of course, they're Chechens, so I mean, like, you kind of get why they were pretty much radicalized by Islam and all this other stuff. And they decide, yeah, we're just gonna, do the Boston bombing. And so, long story short, bombing happened. Tamerlan Tsarnev gets shot and beaten the fuck up in a gunfight that ensued, and Dzhokhar Tsarnev was apprehended and sentenced to death. So, you would think that would be an open and shut case, right? Well, it turns out that Dzhokhar Tsarnev is not gonna see his execution date anytime soon, because the courts overturned his death sentence.
What? Your Grace, Your Eminence.
So this isn't the first time that Dzhokhar Tsarnev pissed off so many people right after his arrest, after he did this atrocious act with his brother Tamerlan. Basically, right when he was arrested, Rolling Stone posted a picture of him on a cover of their release during that time in 2013, which rightfully so pissed off a lot of people. Mainly one of those people being the frontman for the new metal band Disturbed, David Draymond. Rightfully fucking so. I see no problem with that. He was arrested, captured, trialed, sentenced for death, and that was going to be an open and shut case. But unfortunately, late July, a lot of people are now even more enraged over the decision that Tsarnev's execution date will never happen. So he's never gonna get a quick drop and a sudden stop or a lethal injection. But honestly, I would rather prefer he get a quick drop and a sudden stop. That's just me. But I came across this article which I will read to you guys right now. And I will talk a little bit of my thoughts and opinions onto all this shit going on over here. So here we go. A federal appeals court Friday threw out Dzhokhar Tsarnev's death sentence in the 2013 Boston Marathon bombing, saying the judge who oversaw the case did not adequately screen jurors for potential biases. A three-judge panel of the First U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals ordered a new penalty phase trial on whether the 27-year-old Tsarnev should be executed for the attack that killed 3 people and wounded more than 260 others. But make no mistake, Dzhokhar will spend his remaining days locked up in prison, with the only matter remaining being whether he will die by execution, the judges said, more than 6 months after arguments were heard in that case. Tsarnev's lawyers acknowledged that at the beginning of his trial, he and his older brother Tamerlan Tsarnev set off the 2 bombs at the marathon finish line, but they argued that Dzhokhar Tsarnev is less culpable than his brother, who they said was a mastermind behind the attack. Tamerlan Tsarnev died in a gun battle with police a few days after the April 15th, 2013 bombing. Dzhokhar Tsarnev is now behind bars at a high-security supermax prison in Florence, Colorado. So yeah, I find it so ridiculous that this decision was made. And I can remember 2 videos that Zach the Celtics Guy made in how that Massachusetts was going to abolish the death penalty. And let me be frank over here, people. I can understand both sides of the argument when it comes to the death sentence. Like, part of me does believe that we have executed in this country innocent people, mostly African Americans. We sent them to the gallows or the electric chair or lethal injection over atrocious crimes they did not commit. Some of them, absolutely, they deserve the death sentence. We have sent a black boy, George Stinney, to the electric chair. Like, those are stuff that I absolutely vehemently disagree. Like, our prison system is draconian as fuck. Absolutely fucking draconian. I mean, like, look at the documentary 13 on Netflix, where basically just prisons are making big bank for locking up black people. Granted, you have black people that have done atrocious crimes and deserve to do their time. But a lot of them are just, like, in there for smoking weed. But this isn't about Black Lives Matter, though all this is somewhat connected over it because, we send black people through absolutely brutal sentences when they do some wrong and stuff, and it's just fucked up. But this is about Tsarnev. This is absolutely Tsarnev that we're talking about. And honestly, when it comes to my point of view on the death penalty, I think the death penalty should be reserved for the worst of the worst when it comes to society. I'm talking about people like murderers, rapists, pedophiles. Now, to be fair over here, putting pedophiles in general pop is a death sentence in itself. Terrorists, especially terrorists, warlords, dictators, deserve to be put to death. Like, those are the worst of the worst that have done horrors and atrocities over to society. I mean, like, for instance, Timothy McVeigh, the Oklahoma City bomber, when he was captured, did his trial automatically given death. His white privilege definitely wasn't gonna save his fucking ass. He got the lethal injection over here. Like, my God. So why is it different with Tsarnev? Why is it? Like, was he a unwilling accomplice? Was he just influenced by his older brother? Like, the motherfucker knew what he was doing. Like, he had full knowledge of what he was fucking doing, and he went along with it with his older brother, Tamerlan. Like, he had full knowledge of what he was fucking doing. He injured 260 people, killed 3, including an 8-year-old boy. He had full fucking knowledge of what the fuck he was doing. He was radicalized by not only his older brother, but just like radical Islam. And obviously, I can remember back in that time when a lot of people were saying like, oh, this is what happens when, we fuck up around the Middle East. I fucking get it. I oppose all the stuff that we were doing in the Middle East back in the War on Terror and the stuff going on with the drone strikes under the Obama administration. And I will also absolutely abhor the atrocities done by ISIS. But all of that is all long gone because we are dealing with just a worldwide fucking pandemic. So everything is on fucking hold for as of right now. ISIS, completely irrelevant. The biggest enemy as of right now is just the fucking coronavirus. My fucking God, my guy.
Guess what, bitch? Coronavirus! Coronavirus! I'm telling you, this shit is real!
I do agree that Tsarnev should have gotten a quick drop and a sudden stop. Seeing this is like a slap in the face of all the survivors who survived the bombing, as well as like the victims' families of those 3 people, especially that 8-year-old boy. It's just like a fucking slap in the face to those people and stuff. But granted, he's gonna spend the rest of his days behind bars, which is justice in itself. I mean, the guy's gonna be locked up there until he fucking dies. And you know what? Fucking good riddance. But honestly, I really do feel that him getting a quick drop and a sudden stop is poetic justice to those people. Just absolute poetic fucking justice. The people in Boston, they didn't handle it very well over the news. Like, let me tell you. I mean, I know that Zach the Celtics guy is not handling it very well. He's fucking pissed. someone who is from Massachusetts, I mean, the Boston bombing hit people in Massachusetts pretty fucking hard. And they fucking, murked Tamerlan Tsarnev, and then they absolutely bodied Dzhokhar. And he's just locked up. Everyone was expecting the death sentence for this motherfucker. But no, it's just gonna be for life. Part of me is like, yeah, good, let him rot in jail. But at the same time, like, just hang the motherfucker. Just fucking hang him. This is what happens when you try to terrorize, a country like this, foreign or domestic. Timothy McVeigh was given the death sentence, so why not do it to Dzhokhar Tsarnev? And I'm pretty sure it's like, oh, he's a boy of the Caucasus regions, born in Kyrgyzstan, but ethnically he is from Chechnya. So we're not gonna do it because we don't want to like be Islamophobes. And it's just like, the dude did an atrocious act. Did a fucking atrocious act with his older brother. Like, my God. So that's all I gotta say. I know it's like a very short video that I've uploaded, but I just felt like I had to just talk about it because, come on. Like, I just find this whole thing absolutely ridiculous. What do you guys think about the whole situation over having Dzhokhar Tsarnev's execution date lifted, just canceled and stuff? Do you support this for some reason? Do you not support this? Do you want him to let him rot in jail for the rest of his life? Or do you want him to have a quick drop into sudden stop like I do? Please let me know in the comments below. Also, I just really want to bring this out. By the time that I have shot this video, you probably all saw the horrific footage of the explosion in Beirut, Lebanon, and my God, I've never seen anything like that. But if there's any like links to donate to, I will when I have the time, when I upload this video or I do like a community post onto this on my YouTube channel. I have a friend who lives in Beirut, Lebanon, and I'm keeping in touch with her. It's just devastating right now, but I felt like I need to just bring this out because, my God, that is a crazy ass explosion, and I feel like I need to use this platform to see what I can do, if there's any donations going around to do like Red Cross, GoFundMe, or any of that stuff, to basically just say like, hey, we're gonna pour in money to help out on what's going on in Beirut, because they got a lot of shit going on. Let me just say that. So to all my Lebanese viewers, including my friend, I am so sorry with what is going on, and my deepest heartfelt condolences to all of you. So that is all I gotta say. So without further ado, ladies and gents, I am Atticus the Death Metaler. Hope you liked this video. Subscribe to my channel. Links are down in the description below. Keep it metal. Have an excellent and blessed day. Stay safe out there, y'all.